My first impressions of the Barricade, design-wise, were they're not for me. As a younger kid or lad, I enjoyed the thought of using and playing with Barricades, and I gave it a go, but ultimately they were too stiff for me. They took too long to break in, and I needed something a bit softer and lighter. So I was worried about that at the start, but the break-in period's been pretty impressive, and I was ready to go straight away. But it's just taken a couple of sessions to get it a bit softer. Now they're great, they're comfy, and really enjoying them.
First impression on the new Barricade was look and feel was great.
I was very impressed when I first saw the Barricade. I liked the looks. It looked both solid and pretty sleek.
I think it looks a lot different than the old versions. It looks very speedy and loud and bold. I like the big adidas on the side just because it's right in your face.
It really stands out. You really see that it's a brand new shoe.
Yeah, it's a high quality shoe. Looked great, loved the color.
I really like it. It surprised me because of the aesthetic design or the diagonal design on the laces. They are very different from all the trainers I even seen.
The design of the shoe is quite funky. It really stands out. I think there will be maybe a polarized opinion, but for me it really stood out in a positive way. I really like the colors. I got the white and the green and the blue. I think they look great together. And it has kind of this throwback to the older Barricades, but still a bit of a new approach, a bit more modern looking shoe. So I really like the design.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm a fully Adidas related player from head to toe. So I love the brand and the shoes and the colors. Yeah, but back in the days, I played the Barricade, maybe Barricade 5 or 6, whatever. The old Barricades, for me, it was too heavy and too much shoe on my feet.
It took me a couple of hours to break in the shoe, but I have to say it was a lot quicker than the old versions of the Barricade, so I'm actually surprised.
I have played with various generations of the Barricade. One difference with this one is that I think the break-in period is a lot shorter, and it still remains its stability. I also feel that it's a little bit lighter.
Beginning out of the box, you just feel the shoe is pretty stable, and I needed like 60 minutes to break in time. But after that, pretty comfortable but still stable shoe.
The first time I put them, I feel them strange, like a little bit hard.
Yeah, these shoes are pretty hard, they're pretty stiff. I would give you the recommendation not to give up on them, because you need around maybe 4 to 6 to 8 for some hours. When the shoe softens up, it becomes a lot more comfortable, it becomes more natural to your foot, but in the beginning it is a stiff and very durable shoe, so you might need a longer breaking time than your average shoe.
First time I stepped in, and I'm super happy that Adidas added the pillar comfort besides durability and stability.
The durability of the new Barricade is just as good as the old one.
The one point I have a little bit of issues with is for the Achilles tendon. I realized it's a new system, and maybe it doesn't suit everybody. It works okay for me, but it took some time getting used to. I really like the lacing system. It works very well for my feet.
I like to wear my laces really tight, and the lacing system allows me to do that.
And I also have some problem with the lacing system. I'm really used to put the laces really tight. And I had to re-tighten them a couple of times during the practice.
Heel, in my mind, so is a little bit too high.
Some minor issues, but it's starting to breaking in pretty good now.
Related to the hard feeling at the very beginning, it starts to disappear after the third or fourth training, that they become softer. More you wear them, more comfortable they get. So this is cool.
I think these shoes are a little bit easier to get into. I've tried a few generations of Barricades, and I think these are kind of a modern approach. They were always pretty stiff, always took some time to get used to, but extremely durable.
My forefoot feels really secure, and which I really like, and plus they're not that heavy, so great job, Adidas. My overall impressions of the new Barricades are surprised. I didn't think I'd like them when I first saw them, and the thought of the Barricade from previous history put me off, but really impressed with them.
They are a very good shoes for high performance players.
I feel like this new version is better than the old one. It's speedier, it's lighter, but it's still very durable, it's still super stable.
It's a pro shoe.
The Barricade is a faster shoe. It's lower to the ground. It's pretty aggressive.
You feel it, you ride out of the box. It's pretty stable. Traction is perfect. You're coming really quick out of the corners of the court.
I really like it when you go from side to side, when you change directions, the stability they give you, the comfort you can get from these shoes. I really appreciate it.
Pretty good support for a big guy like me. I mean, I'm over 100 kilos and 2 meters, so I need a really supportive shoe, and the Barricade gives me that support that I need.
I start feeling very natural around the court, and for me with my knees, I really need a stable and sturdy shoe. It gives me some good support, so I think this one really does the job, and I'm going to keep playing with these because I really like the fit once they've broken in.
And overall, I loved playtesting it, and yeah, as mentioned, a pro shoe for ambitious players.
I think it's nice to have the Barricade back in Adidas again. It's an iconic shoe. I think they will improve on it even further, but it's a great start, it's a great restart.
A lot of the heritage is still there. It's a very sturdy, stable and comfortable shoe once you've broken it in. So it feels like it's an evolution of the Barricade, but still within the line. So if you like the Barricades, you probably like these as well.
My name is Alessandro from Stuttgart, Germany.
My name is Daniel, I'm from Sweden.
I'm Fabian.
My name is Henrik, I'm from Sweden.
I'm Fabio Molli from Dublin, Ireland.
My name is Sara, I came from Barcelona.
My name is Valerie, I'm from Germany.
Hi, I'm Jonas, maybe also known as Tennis Nerd.
And I run Instagram's Functional Tennis and the Functional Tennis Podcast.
I have a tennis YouTube channel in Spanish.
I'm the category manager for footwear at Tennis Warehouse.
6 years ago, I started my own blog and social media channel, In Love with Tennis.
I played tennis since I was a kid, but I also coached for many years.
I write for the Swedish tennis magazine. I've been playing tennis for about 25 years now.
I started playing tennis when I was 5 years old.
And I play tennis since I'm a child.
I've been playing tennis since I have 3 years old, and I'm really passionate about tennis.
I really like the sport. The more I play, the more I like it.
And at the end, it's super important to know, go back on court and be in love with tennis.